You watched Road Games recently.
I
Stacy
did.
Keach.
I did. I really, really liked it a lot.
Me too.
And the more I think about it, the more I liked it.
I love that
Um,
movie.
what's that?
I really enjoyed that movie a lot when I first saw it. Yeah.
So the reason I'd never heard of this before, and then I found some random YouTube video where Quentin Tarantino was talking about movies, and he's like, Road Games is one of my favorite movies of all time, and Richard Franklin was the greatest of the Australian directors, and blah blah blah. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, sure, Road Games sounds cool. Jamie Lee Curtis is in it. I didn't even know that, so let's give it a shot. Um, and
See, I had known about it in the context of it was one of those 3 slasher films she made after Halloween. Prom Night. What's the other one? Terror Train.
Terror Train and The Fog.
The Fog and this.
Oh, okay. This one, I guess I had never, maybe I'd seen it listed, but I'd never researched it or heard about it before, which is weird.
It's good.
It's very good. It's very suspenseful, and I wouldn't even call it a slasher movie, to be honest with you, because
No, it's not. No.
I mean, we don't even. I guess we see one kill, but
Do we?
sort of. You see him putting the. It's not piano wire; it's guitar wire.
Oh, in the hotel room.
Yeah, the opening scene they do show one of the murders, and he wraps the wire. But like for such a cool killer aesthetic. They have the guy with the glove. He's got the glove and the wire and stuff. They should have used it a little bit more, or at least shown something.
Like the poster is so awesome.
Yes,
right?
The poster is beautiful. I mean, this is like
Sorry.
what I mean. We don't get modern artwork for posters that look like this.
No, we don't. It's an amazing poster. If I juice out my Wi-Fi here and die, just keep talking to me. But I had to show the clip of the movie. I just feel like people need context.
And the lead actor, what's his name? Stacy
Keach.
Keach, sorry. He carries this movie because if
awesome.
he wasn't so slick and smooth, and he's a little awkward and a little weird at times. There's the glove.
Awesome.
If he wasn't as good as he is in this movie, the movie would not work. Okay.
No, he's
so
awesome.
that's a huge plus to the movie. Jamie Lee Curtis is fine. She doesn't do anything special here, but I guess the major comparison people make to it is Rear Window, and
because it's like a paranoia. Like it could be nothing, right?
It could be nothing. Yes.
But
it's also like I guess there's a lot of parallels too. I didn't put this together. It's been a while since I've seen Rear Window, so I wasn't picking these up as I was watching it. But I guess in terms of the characters too, he's the Jimmy Stewart character, and she's the Grace Kelly, and especially the way they're kind of dissecting and coming up with conspiracy theories about what the killer did or did not do, or who it is, and then her putting herself in jeopardy to kind of go investigate the situation mirrors Grace Kelly in Rear Window as well. So there's a lot of Hitchcockian, homages in here, even to the point where she's called Hitch. He keeps calling her Hitch because she's the hitchhiker, but that's also
really?
kind of one of those things like, oh, Hitch, Hitchcock.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember really enjoying it when I saw it. The scene when he walks into the back of his truck, into the trailer, and he's feeling like he's carrying all these like suspended hogs on a hook, right? Yep. And it's like it might be somebody. Is that a
there's two
there?
Extra. There's 2 extra.
The manifest shows there's 2 extra pieces of meat on there. Yeah. It's a really fun movie. Stacy Keach, he I think is a really underrated actor. Have you ever seen the movie The New Centurions with George C. Scott? It's a great forgotten 70s cop movie, and I think you'd really enjoy it. But he's in that. He carries it. I know he's been in a lot of other stuff. Gosh, I don't know. It's just going to jump right back at me, but Road Games was one that I really liked. I don't know a whole.
Oh, sorry. The other great thing is we talked about the 2 extra pieces of meat, but at the end they merely go out of their way to show they're cutting up the meat in the restaurant, the butcher shop, and they're giving the meat out, and it's like, did a human corpse get cut up and served out to the people?
Was that a little much for you at the end? I almost didn't know if I needed that.
I didn't need the head dropping at the end, the severed head, but I enjoyed it did it or didn't it. I think it would have been left a little bit more ambiguous. Leaving it a little bit more ambiguous would have been enough.
That seemed like a studio note of like, they're not enough gore in this, and we're selling it as a Jamie Lee Curtis slasher, and it's not. Right? It's a much more classy, sophisticated, smart movie than that. And I love the Australian outback, and just a lot of the fun. This is something that like people forgot, but like there was this big time like when the trucker was seen as like the epitome of like the American expression of like American freedom and of like, conquering the we see this in Sam Peckinpah made a movie with called Convoy with
Chris Christopherson's in that one, right?
Yeah, where he's a truck driver, Smokey the Bandit, of course. Right, being a truck driver was like super cool in the 70s, like on your CB radio and stuff. Like that was awesome to be a truck driver.
Convoy has the song with it, right? The Convoy
What's
song.
the Convoy song?
Oh, you don't know the song? Oh,
is that a Chris Christopherson song?
No, it's a one-hit wonder by this guy C.W. McCall, and it's like they're on the radio and they're it's I don't know how to describe it. You got to look it up though. It's like a novelty. It's like a novelty song.
Is it like what was the song from Smoking Eastbound and Down, Loaded Up and Trucking? We're gonna show them it can't be.
Yeah, no, it's not like that at all. It's not like that at all. This is like you've definitely heard this song and you're probably like, what the hell is this?